Hi, and welcome to Morning Coffee. I had a phone call this morning from a friend who had a decision to make, and he wanted to just talk through some of the scenarios that all the various options offered him. He wanted to just talk. And that was wonderful, and I was happy to do it. And in the midst of our conversation, he said, I want to be prayerful about this. Now, I think that's a wonderful thing. But I think what he meant was, I want to make sure I have to make this decision in the next day or two, and I want to spend enough time in prayer to make sure that I adequately involve God in the decision. It's a wonderful goal. But I quickly pointed out to him that being prayerful isn't just about the amount of time we spend in prayer between when we discover we have a decision to make and that decision. What happens if we have 24 hours or 12 or an hour? Is that enough time to be prayerful? You see, being prayerful is more than just in the moment. Being prayerful has to do with an entire attitude toward prayer, prayerful in our life. And I was pleased to point out to this particular friend, you are a prayerful man. You spent the last years being prayerful, asking God, how can I serve you? How can I live to honor Jesus Christ and his teachings? You see, he was prayerful. And even though he only had an hour or two to make the decision, or a day or two to make the decision, he was already allowing the Spirit to move in him. He knew what it felt like to be in alignment with God. And he knew that the decision he needed to make was already made, really. He knew where God was leading him. And that's what I wanted to mention to you. Being prayerful doesn't mean ignoring God up until you need to make a decision and then piling on hour after hour of prayer. Being prayerful is a lifestyle. It's an attitude. You're going to have decisions to make in the future. Be prayerful now. Pray every day. Ask God to guide your life. Seek where you need to correct the path that you're on, so that when that day comes and you need to make a decision, you will already be there. You will be prayerful, and you will feel the Spirit moving in you, in your mind and in your heart and in your gut. Be prayerful now in anticipation of that day when you will really desire for God to speak to you in a way you can hear. I hope you have a great day.